The biggest thing that hurt me before I was even in my 20s was I was not bettering myself mentally or spiritually, nor was I helping other people mentally or spiritually either. So I was just a breathing, living thing, a waste of space it seemed, flowing through the wind, waiting for my time to do something great. But I wasn't sure when or even if I'll find that calling, because I'm over here twiddling my thumbs doing absolutely nothing, just waiting for something to happen. But then I woke up, and not from a dream, but my own self-delusion, my comfort zone, and that's just another fancy word for not going anywhere. You got great things ahead of you, and with God, there's nothing that you can't do. So if you're in your 20s, it's better to knock down the things that are hurting you now and start building up and start bettering yourself so that you can start bettering people around you. Create new habits and go after the purpose of life. Because by going to Christ and understanding Him, you'll understand yourself. Because your true identity is found in Christ. Your purpose becomes clear, your worth is affirmed, and your path is illuminated by His love and guidance. The only reason why purpose is relevant is to fulfill that purpose with sharing it. Because you give insight to other people's lives. Because you bettered yourself, and you were in the dark at one time, and now you are in the light, and now you can guide people that are in the dark to find this very light, because you're living that proof. God not only wants you to have Him, but to spread what you have. It's important in life to be useful. Fathers have a role, mothers, uncles, aunts, grandparents, and etc. They all have important roles to psychologically and spiritually help the development of younger people. And it's not as important as it used to be, because young people don't want to listen to anybody now. They don't take accountability. They're not wanting to work as hard, but wanting to go the easy way, even if it takes away your self-worth. But you want to rise up, but not alone. You want to bring people along with you. Teach them, because you're also learning. But you guys can learn and teach each other. Iron sharpens iron, and that's the important thing of being united. As of one mind, that you guys can talk about these things in growing and understanding of Him. The earlier you understand that life is about using your knowledge to build people up, to use what God has given you and the benefit of others. When you do that, I guarantee you the world will be a better place. It just starts with one person. And it may look like, well, I can't make a difference. I'm just one human being, and I don't know what to do. I don't want you to look at it as you're just one human being and there's nothing that you can't do. No, you can do a whole lot as an individual. If you're in your 20s, you got your whole life ahead of you. You're going to be meeting a whole lot of people. You're going to be having new memories, new friends, and etc. And using this time that you have, this precious time that you have on this earth, and the benefit of these people that you meet. And that's why if you better yourself now in the present time, you'll be able to help a whole lot of people in the future. So now you know how to live, and now you can teach people on how to live and what truth and the meaning of life is. And it's never too late to know Jesus. I would recommend, since you're in your younger years, to figure this out now. But if you go to Him, you'll know exactly what to do. Things will become super clear. The second I knew God, and when I was like 16, I was raised Christian, and I understand that, I would talk to Him here and there. But when I really, really wanted to dive into Him, things really cleared up, and the perspective was there. Because I was not looking at life in my own perspective, but His. My eyes, my ears, my body, everything became His. So everything that I do is the way He sees things, hears things, and the way He would do them. My career, everything that started that I questioned, became very clear, and I know it will be the same for you. I've had enough doing whatever I wanted in my own teenage years, being my own God, making my own decisions, and them not being a good outcome for me. And I'm 22 now, and I live for God and helping people know Him, because I know life hurts sometimes, and I want people to go to Him so that when life gets to that hard point, that it doesn't shut you down, that you don't get, thrown in the dust, but you're lifted up, and that you understand that God is loving you, and whatever's going on in life, you can still have your joy, your peace, forgiveness of people, whatever they've done to you. Nothing of life is going to get in your way between you and Him. But it depends on your foundation. Are you grounded? Are you firm in what you believe? Undoubting faith is what you need in this relationship to continue to learn and love Him. Because the best relationships is when you know the other person well, in and out. God knows me in and out, and I'm going to do my part to understand Him. Not saying I'll know every little tiny thing, The things that you are in need of in this life you will know. Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise but as wise, making the best use of your time because the days are evil. As we know, the world is not the way it used to be, but it's okay. If the world's gonna change, so will you, but in opposite directions. You'll be bettering yourself, getting close to God, while the world's trying to get you to go the other way. You know, the world's going the opposite direction and taking people along with it, but you're not gonna follow them because you're not a follower. You're a follower of Jesus, but you're leading a whole other path. And you need to bring people along with you to guide them to find the guidance of God. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For in that you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. The life we have on earth here today. Yes, you are very young, and it may seem like you got 60 years, but that goes like this. People that are already 60s, 70s, 80 years old, they're like, wow, I don't even know how time went this quick. I know it doesn't seem like that, but it is. The second you get there, all those memories are years and years old. Just like you were in elementary not too long ago. You were a kid that didn't have no responsibilities, no job, no nothing. Time is so quick, and you gotta make a choice, a decision right now, because I want you to live the best life you can, but you gotta want that for yourself. You gotta set your priorities straight on what you truly want. You're in your 20s or teens or whatever it may be. You could be 30. It's okay. It's never too late to know Jesus, and it's never too late to get started, but you just gotta keep moving. You just gotta keep going. I hope this enlightened you to pursue God even more, and knowing that time is very precious. It's a precious thing, no matter how old you are or anything like that. I'm 22 now, but I'm wanting to work real hard now so that when I get to my 30s or 40s and etc., I can know that in my 20s, 10 years ago, 20 years back, I was still living the example that I'm living in the current time at 30. That I was bettering people for 10 years, or I was helping people out. I want to leave Jesus behind. Not leave him behind in my life, but you know what I mean? Like, leave that legacy behind so that you can realize, wow, you've helped hundreds of people or your family and friends out, that you were that light. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe and like this video because it lets me know that you like content like this. Your support has been helping me in many ways. I love your comments and telling me things that you're going through, and I appreciate your honesty more than you will ever know. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Messenger out.